Good morning. This is Micaiah Jackson with the JFK Report. Today's the last day of America Fest here in Phoenix, Arizona. And next to me, we have a candidate from New Hampshire running for U.S. Senate, Gerard Beloin. How are you doing today?
Good, good. Who do I talk? Talk to the camera or talk to you?
You talk to, it doesn't matter which one you want to do. You could look at me, you could look at the camera.
Yeah, we need to, in New Hampshire, we got a Republican governor, Republican House, Republican Senate, Republican Executive Council, but the entire Washington contingency is all Democrat, which doesn't make sense. If you go to my campaign website, you'll see links as the elections have been bought and paid for in New Hampshire for a long time. And I've been investigating it, and when I investigated, I was told, shut up, I was going to get shot. I got it on tape. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty insane. That's pretty crazy. You know,
You can hear the recordings. You can hear the recordings from my campaign website.
Wow. Just politicians and political stuff is a very dirty game, and it shouldn't be that way here in America. We know we should all be civil, and that's pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
Now,
I want to add that credibility to this is when I made these recordings public, the first person to sue me were the Shaheens, Senator Shaheen, to have these recordings destroyed. So basically, it's an admission that they got something to do with it.
Yeah, you know, New Hampshire's I haven't seen it, but I've seen photos. It's a beautiful state up there in a beautiful country. And now I read your card. You say obey the Constitution. For me, I am a constitutionalist. What is it that when you say obey the Constitution, what do you mean? What do you want done with the Constitution for this country? And especially if you're going to be representing New Hampshire as a senator.
Well, first of all, when I was exposing corruption in New Hampshire, I was told, shut up, I was going to get shot. The First Amendment wasn't made first by accident. It was first because whenever there's political discussion, you must have both sides of the argument. Simply for saying, hey, where'd the money go? I'm told, shut up, I'm going to get shot. So I said, I might as well run for the U.S. Senate and see if they're going to shoot me as a senator, or at least a Senate candidate. So that's, I'm running, and I believe there's a lot of people. The first time I ran, it's not the first time, but the first time I ran, I got 300 votes. My dog got more votes than I did. But the second time, I got 3,000 votes. So there's 3,000 voters in New Hampshire that know my story. And all I need to get in New Hampshire, it's a very small state. If I can get to 60, 70,000, I can win.
Very small state, and it's up there. You know, you just pass through almost. But a very, very beautiful state. Now, I see that you wrote Menace to Society. What does that book go over? What is the topic and the plot of the book you wrote, Menace to Society?
I was arrested and prosecuted for wiretapping. And a judge put a $3 million bail on my head and called me a menace to society, simply for wiretapping politicians threatening to have me shot. And so I decided to call it a menace to society. Anyway, I had the bail reduced to personal recognizance within just a few months, and I got out of prison, and here I am running for the U.S. Senate. So it was they just told, it's a wild story. It's not believable. That's why I wrote the book. I wrote the book while I was sitting in prison. I said I got nothing better to do, and they wouldn't be attacking me if they thought I was a loser. They attack me because they know I can win. If I had no chance of winning, they would be just being quiet and shut up and leave me alone. But they're attacking me because they know I can win.
That's pretty hideous what that judge did and what these politicians are doing up there in New Hampshire. You know, because I'm personally being attacked almost every day from the corporate liberal media for being at J6, and they hate me because I'm out here working, getting interviews, and they keep calling me an insurrectionist. You know, they keep swaying the judge's decision, and it's disgusting what they're doing. And you know, you say a $3 million bond. I just want to say something. Everyone's like bail reform, bail reform. We don't need bail reform. We have an 8th Amendment that says no unusual punishments and bail. Like, that's for wiretapping. That's ridiculous.
On that case, the prosecutor even asked for a reduction, a lowering of the bail. That's how bad it was. And then within a few months, the prosecutor in court under oath told the judge that he was not interested in prosecuting me. He was being ordered to. So that's when the bail went to zero, and so I'm here. So and this has gone on. You know, this is not a new story. This is an old story. I was a young man when this started. I'll be an old man when I get elected. But it's something that if people like me don't stand up, then we lose this country. And we're slowly sliding into this area with all the the woke stuff and all that. And I just want return to sanity. I mean, we'll never get rid of all the corruption, but at least political corruption, we need to keep it at bay, you know? Was it Mark Twain said that the crime rate spikes whenever Congress is in session? Have you ever heard that one? Mark Twain said that the crime rate in the country spikes whenever Congress is in session. And so corrupt politicians is not new, but this is beyond the pale. This is going, when I made these recordings public, the first person, I want to repeat this, the first people out of the gate to sue me to have these recordings destroyed were the Shaheens, Senator Shaheen's husband. So they're real. And you can listen to them on my campaign website. If it says it's a virus, go past it, because somebody's hacking my website and calling it a virus. So I tried to fix it this morning, couldn't do it. So
we'll finish off with these last two questions here. The first one going to be is, what is the culture of New Hampshire? You know, New Hampshire is just a small state. You just don't hear about New Hampshire. You know, it's just New Hampshire, you pass through, syrup, breakfast, fall time. Yep. Personally, I know there's good fly fishing up there, but from you being from New Hampshire, tell the audience what New Hampshire is and the culture there. And after that, tell the audience how they can help your campaign and where they can get a hold of you and follow you on any social media.
All right. I got off Facebook because I was being, they were making up stuff, putting it on Facebook, so I don't go on there anymore. Twitter, I got banned from Twitter. So, and my book is not being published by Amazon, banned by Amazon, so you know it has to be good. And on YouTube, many of my YouTube videos are now been flagged as pornographic, not pornographic, what's they say when you have to be 18, they're flagged as you have to be 18 in order to sign in, insinuating that it's pornographic. Okay. But it's not. It's they've been up for a long time. Just since I started running for the U.S. Senate, YouTube has flagged it. You do a search for Google, and they come up with all kinds of crazy stuff. But if you use DuckDuckGo will tell you the true story when you do a search for my name, Gerard Beloin. It's GerardBeloin. So do a search with DuckDuckGo, and you'll get the true story there.
Awesome. All right. And what is the New Hampshire culture?
The New Hampshire culture, the political culture is quite corrupt. I was impressed with the level of corruption, and that's why I'm running for the U.S. Senate, because this needs to be cleaned up. But as far as the people of the state of New Hampshire, it's great. It's the place to live. It's the same thing as Phoenix, nice and clean and everything, except it's colder. I left my place the other day, it was 0 degrees, and now I'm in Phoenix and I'm got the air conditioner on in my car. So, but other than that, it's quite similar. The clean, friendly, good people, and we just need to clean up the political corruption, and we'll be all set.
Awesome. All right, guys, you heard it from the man yourself, Gerard Beloin. He's running for U.S. Senate in 2022 over in New Hampshire. So if anyone's from New Hampshire, share this video, get this man elected so we can put America first and God back into this nation. This is Micajah Jackson with the JFK Report, reporting from Phoenix, Arizona. God bless the USA.